All right, how's it going, everybody? Millennials lead the way. Back here with another update. I do these updates about every 3 months or so, just to keep you guys in touch with what's going on. If my plans have changed up and if anything new has been going on with the platform, which we can see right here. But there's four things that I mainly focus on, which is remaining debt free, getting my emergency fund, increasing my income, and maintaining a high savings rate. Right? These are four things that I basically say on every single video, and to me, right, is the only four things that I think that matters. So, other than that, I just add to different companies, and if I find something new that kind of separates from this, then I probably start looking into that. But there hasn't been many companies I found lately. I found one company, but we'll just get into this update though. So right now I'm currently sitting at 355,000. Um, the whole outlook is kind of different. So I've been with this company for what, over 5 years now, and I've definitely seen the improvements all around, right? But if we look at this new one, it looks like the account value, they show you just like just a chart from where you started and where you're at right now. You see this huge increase in my portfolio because I left the stock market back in November of 2021. And I decided to go, 100% into Fundrise. Now, a lot of people don't really agree with it, but then again, if you're listening to random YouTubers, chances are you lost a lot of money or you're not as far as you thought you would be. But I think consolidating your efforts into one project will get you a lot farther than spreading them out, 7 ways till Sunday. But if we look at the net returns, this is kind of the same screen like in your portfolio section. It's just on this page right here. So, um, it's whatever, right? I mean, we got our year right here where it said, I lost like 20,000. Well, I guess I didn't really lose 20,000, right? But whoa, the hell was that? Look at the portfolio. It says I'm about like 80% in real estate and about 20% in the income fund. If we scroll down here, as you guys can see, man, I actually opted into the Fundrise Pro. Now, if you happen to look at Reddit, there's a lot of people, man, that got a lot of sleepless nights over that $10 service fee, right? Apparently, $10 is enough to, just destroy everything in your lives, right? But this is also the reason why I kind of questioned why Fundrise even lowered the minimum to $10, because the type of people you welcome into the company are individuals that don't necessarily have the mindset for it, right? And I mean, I guess somebody can try to argue that, but if you look in Reddit, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's like one thread in there where somebody was claiming to have a lot of money in their account, and he was having an anxiety attack because Fundrise is charging a $10 service fee. So, but I got about this. We'll dig into this more. I'll show you guys in there on what it looks like. But I'm at 282 active projects. You guys can kind of see the allocation here. I think this allocation is kind of interesting, and I think mine looks like this because of the amount of money I added. Like when I did that lump sum um, contribution to the account, a lot of it went to the flagship fund, which I kind of like the flagship fund, It's a lot more liquid than the other ones. Plus, I think it has the most potential. I want this change. Yeah. So speaking of flagship fund, you know, that's like half of my portfolio almost in that, and followed by the income real estate fund, and then the Fundrise E fund, which there hasn't been a lot of movement on that lately. I mean, I think the last update they did was them joining with Saltbox, but not much movement at all with that. Let's see what else has changed. Yeah, I think that's about it for this page. So we'll go to the portfolio. Um, like I said, you know, like this page right here is kind of the same as like the overview page. So I don't really know what the purpose of like doing that twice. Maybe Fundrise has something else they're rolling out, but I didn't see the purpose of like doing it twice. Um, I am invested in the innovation fund. I only got like $1,000 in there, but you know, I think I'll just add $1,000 every time it opens up and just keep it at that. But I don't see myself putting like a lump sum into that. So, but as far as real estate, you guys can see the numbers right here. And if we look at what I've made year to date, $2,000 in dividends and about 700. I don't remember it being this the other day. Something must have went up in the like couple of days. Oh, also my advisory fees actually started kicking in too, so that's kind of interesting to see. Um, Transactions. Let's see what happens. I think I've been making just the normal transactions. I think I did my last update in like December. So, oh yeah, actually, so these NAV distributions, man, this was another hot topic, man. There's a lot of sad pandas online, right? A lot of people angry that they didn't get the $10 distributed back into their account. I don't know what it is with people getting so bent out of shape about $10. And I think I talked about this on my last video, but you know, there's not many things in life that $10 can get you. You know, a lot of you guys spend $10, more than $10 on fast food every day, right? You spend, you know, the alcohol that's in your cabinet right now costs more than $10. You know, your Netflix subscription costs more than $10. So I'm just confused on why people are so like bent out of shape about chump change. So, but as you guys can see, I actually had all that reinvested. Where's it at? Yeah, so I had that reinvested back into. It looks like it went back, or the majority. Yeah, a good bit of it went into the income real estate fund, and another percentage went into the flagship fund. So in a way, technically, I bought more shares at a lower price. So because this was at 13.61, I think, before they adjusted the price, paid us out, and then reinvested it. So looks like we had a few people sign up. Hey, listen, I don't know who you guys are, or females. I don't know who signs up. Fundrise doesn't really tell me. But I hope this isn't like where you stop. Right? There's some of y'all that just put $100 in, and these people tend to be the loudest, right, when it comes to like complaining about how they believe the company should operate. And I think it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to go all out like I did at Fundrise, but you should probably do that somewhere, right? Maybe it's not Fundrise, maybe it's M1 Finance, maybe it's Robinhood, maybe it's FTX, because apparently a lot of y'all still think crypto is the future. But you want to try to get serious with something in life. So, what's the next one we can go to? Yeah, I think that's about it for contributions. I had to pay taxes, man. Actually, like, so the only thing that threw me for a loop was just I had to kind of I can't really put as much money into my investments this month because I kind of had to account for these taxes. And some of y'all probably already know, bruh. We got some of y'all, man. If you're like me and you literally invest in um, everything, you probably got like 15 different 1099s, right? And having that many 1099s, which I get it, we won't have as nearly as much this year because they did the merge. But holy crap, man! Whew. Like, yeah. So, that was the only aggravating part. Um, what else can we go into? I guess we can go into this pro. Right, we can go in there and see what's going on. So the Fundrise Pro, right? What everybody's been losing sleep over, right? Some of you are looking at this and the hairs on the back of your neck is standing up. It's not that big of a deal, right? It's basically Fundrise just giving you more access to data, um, research. They're giving you the ability to pick specific investments. And it's if Fundrise wants to charge for that, then they're gonna charge for it, man. So it is what it is. I don't really plan to do custom plans or direct investing. I'm more interested in the data and the exclusive content. That's kind of what I signed up for. So this gives me some really good data in like the areas that they're collecting from, and it's just something kind of cool to view. I'm not sure like how people are going to use that to determine what like specific funds they're going to invest in because I mean to be honest, like nothing else is open, homie. Like I don't think I don't think anybody's getting into these OG ones anymore. And y'all let me know if they're still letting people in the E fund. But I mean, I guess if you want to invest in these, you can. But I think Fundrise is like slowly trying to push everybody in this direction, right? I think ultimately, and this is just my opinion, I think you're gonna get more freedom being into this one. It's already pretty spaced out as it is, and it can provide you more liquidity. So, especially because it's getting a little tight out here for some people, man. Oh no, wait, hold up. I want to go back to the. Actually, here I can get to it from here. This is and another feature I like too is this right here. So, and man, there's new articles every day that you can read, and you can kind of get like a feel for what the market and what's going on in it. So, there's some of y'all out here still talking about this ain't a renters nation, even though you know about 98% of you that will ever listen to this video, you don't own your home, and you probably won't own your home for the next, you know, 15 to 30 years. So, in my definition, right, in my book, in my dictionary, you're a renter as well. So, but this is a pretty cool article that they wrote. What was another cool one? There was another one on here I found that was pretty cool, but there's just some cool material, right, to read over. And Fundrise says that this information is under a pretty heavy paywall, right? Some of y'all are crying about $10. I think this is under like a $500 paywall, right? So I don't know how they're able to give it to us for $10, but or actually no, it's not $10. It's like $100. So But trying to see what else is new on here, man. I think I already went over my dividends. I made like $1,800 in dividends, and you guys know me, right? I don't necessarily take out money. I haven't taken out money since I've gotten into this company. So you guys can see the returns right here. So I like 0.6% that I've made in the first quarter. And I don't think I need to go over the whole percentage thing. Nobody's making money in the stock market. Nobody's making money with crypto. And there's still people out here buying real estate at an all-time high, which is it's not even surprising anymore because that's what sheeple did when the stock market was at an all-time high. That's what they did when crypto was at an all-time high. So it's not really surprising. But I do wonder why people still do that. It looks like the flagship fund might be going back up again. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But some of these numbers look new to me. What else we got? Go here to my favorite chart. Let you guys see these numbers. If you guys want to pause the screen and you guys want to, just look at these numbers, you can. It's a large reason why I do it because I want you guys to like kind of get a feel of what your account may look like if you decide to put this much money in, and then you can determine for yourself if Fundrise is good for long term. So they got rid of all the investment plans, I think. Or maybe they just got rid of the account levels. A little part of me understands why Fundrise is doing it, but if you ask me, man, some of y'all ain't gonna make it, regardless of what they do. Simply because there's just too many of y'all that want to take shortcuts, right? And you can hear it on YouTube, man. Just people distracted about the wrong things. Speaking of being distracted about the wrong things, um, actually, yeah. So this is the end of the update. That's about all I got, man. There wasn't too much stuff going on in Fundrise. Uh, if you haven't been listening to the podcast, listen to the podcast. But that's been it. So this is the end of the Fundrise update. But I am going to give you guys a little bit of spice. So anything after this is on you. So I talked to y'all about being replaced, and there's still people out here that would rather waste time and try to take shortcuts than to actually take action on some of this. Maybe try to join their team or maybe get into a position where you can come out on the other side of it. But I found something interesting, right? When I found this company, I was looking for different investments online, which this is a company you can invest in. I'm not telling you to invest in it. I don't know about this company, but something I found interesting with them and something I've been noticing is a lot of these individuals, the team is getting smaller and they're pursuing more money. Right, so let's look at this team real quick. And I have nothing against these people, right? I'm just showing you. Like, this is their whole team. Right, what is it, 7 people? Majority of them software engineers. Right, so 7 people pursuing 129 billion. Right? Like, this is the new trend. Right? This is what's coming forward. And it just seems like every day, right? Like there's something else that's being invented. And surprisingly, some of y'all will see this and be like, you know what? Not my problem. I don't work in the food industry. I ain't out here cutting people grass. And like this isn't the only place that technology has been. At some point, it's going to reach whatever it is you do in life. Because if you believe that what you do is so damn special, is so important that it can't be replaced by technology, you're gonna feel it the most. And when you do, no one's gonna care, right? That's why it's important, for you guys to get serious about your financial independence. Because regardless of how many people tell you money isn't everything, it's gonna be the only thing giving you an option in the future, right? So I do see a bright future, but it's gonna require us to be able to adapt to change. And you know, if you don't have any money, I think you'll be all right. But you know, again, if you're not cool with eating bugs or becoming a full time vegetarian, then I think that's the only people that are gonna have a problem with this. But yeah, this is just a random website I found. Again, I'm not sponsoring these people. I don't know who they are, but I just found it kind of interesting. Anyway, I think that's all I got, man. I'll see you guys in, what is that, July? Hey, man, stay motivated out here, man. It's getting a little spicy, man. But I think we'll come out on the. I think some of us will come out ahead. So that's all I got. Millennials lead the way.